Hello there, everybody. My name is Wolfyowns, coming to you from the future. Ooh. um. Anyways, I am making this video to talk about the Dead by Daylight dev stream that was yesterday. I want to basically go over my feelings on it, my opinions, and maybe let some of you guys know the things that are coming to Dead by Daylight. If I still sound stuffy or a little different, still recovering, getting there, feeling a bit better, but hopefully we'll make a full recovery. So yeah, hopefully we're not gonna be sick for too long. But anywho, um, I'm gonna be talking about my feelings and thoughts behind the comments that the devs made or the things that are coming to Dead by Daylight, because I love this game. I'll be playing this game for a long time, so hopefully I'll inform you guys, and maybe you guys can tell me about your feelings in the comments below. But anyways, we're gonna be jumping into it right here.
Survive with friends queue times. Survive with friends queue times are longer. We know that. We get that comment from a lot of people. The strange thing is, we have made no changes to that functionality in the last 3 months.
The code hasn't changed.
The code hasn't changed. However, our matchmaking system is piggybacking over Steam quite extensively. So small changes in the way Steam handles things will have impacts on us that are completely mysterious. As in, it's not something that we've made, so we don't even know. We made a lot of those choices at the beginning of the project because they were simpler, because they were faster, because they were cheaper, and it allowed us to deliver the game to you in the timely fashion that we did. But it means that right now we're stuck with a few things that we need to make better because things have changed. That being said, we don't exactly know why the Survive with Friends is longer. We have right now people investigating it actively. I know that Carl, for instance, has probably spent the last week just checking what the hell's happening and why. We've found a few things that might actually have an impact on that, and the change has been put in our root branch, essentially. So QA has been looking at it, but we're not close. We don't even... It's very difficult for us to test because we don't have 100,000 people playing from all different places in the world. Survive with Friends could also be... The delay could also be caused by... a lot of people are saying that there's fewer killers right now playing the game, which means that there are more survivors waiting to get into games. Our data doesn't really show that, but again, our analytics are a little clunky. We have a lot of data, but sometimes it's interpreting it that's difficult. Like, we know that the wait times once you're in the lobby are shorter, but finding a lobby might be longer.
So as we all know, Survive with Friends is a bit buggy. For those of you who play with friends like all the time, I play with friends quite often, and I play with fans and so on. I mix it up. Hopefully they will have it fixed. Ever since the new engine update, excuse me. Ever since the new engine update came out, it has been buggy since. Basically, what they're saying is they don't know what's wrong with it, and that kind of sucks because they don't know what's wrong with it, so we're never gonna know what's wrong with it. So hopefully, it'll get fixed soon or in the future. Not like months from now. I like playing Survive with friends and fans. It's really fun because then you're just screwing around and all that stuff. I think it's good. Hopefully it gets fixed, and I'm excited to hear it get fixed if it ends up getting fixed. I can't wait. That'd be great for many players, in my opinion. Yeah. So hopefully that will get fixed. And I think that's really all I have to say about that, other than the fact that it really sucks that it's not fixed. It just really sucks.
I'd like to answer the question about the lag and the ping right now. This is a question that comes often, and about can we have a ping indicator? Can we find a way? And totally legitimate request to be able to see the ping of the killer, so that if it's really bad, you can just get out of that lobby. Now, even if we would implement this right now, it wouldn't really fix the problem, because you would log on to a killer, you would see that the ping is bad, you would get out of that game, you would try to log in again, and you would probably be matched with the same killer again.
Yeah. So the list of possible matches would not change.
No, unless it has been filled, and then you go to another one. Now, I say this because it's important in understanding the problematic, and how we're going to fix it. So as part of this this new backend, first of all, it won't be possible to change your region. So it won't be possible to go through Steam and change your region. That is one cause of the lags. Okay. Now we will put a ping limiter of some sort so that when you enter a lobby and that the ping is really, really high, you'll be notified and you'll be able to get out, which will also blacklist that specific person for you, meaning that the next time you'll try to log to another killer, well, it's going to be another killer and it should be better. Matchmaking is also going to factor that into its match with who is matching you. So this is all a big package that we're working on, and I don't have any dates. I can't tell any dates for that, but we're working on it at this moment.
So basically, now they're talking about how we're gonna have a ping indicator that will pretty much let us know if the killer is laggy. If when you go into a game, instead of like like slam your X enter or 111 enter, like how people do, they'll spam like 1111 or something like that. Without having to do that, you're actually going to get a notification saying, hey, this killer has really bad ping, he has lag, do you wish to leave this and blacklist this killer so you won't get this killer again? That I think is pretty cool. There's many times where I think any oh my god, how to say this? I think anyone checks for ping. I think anyone checks the ping. Like I think everyone does that. I don't know how many games where people have gone into the match and actually checked every time. This I think could be pretty good. It really sucks if you're a laggy killer though, because people might be avoiding you a lot more often. It'll be much harder for you to get a game. So that will suck, but it will be better for survivors, in my opinion, than it would be for the killers that have lag. But hey, it's a good step. It'll be good. We won't get an actual ping thing, but we will have that. That I think is pretty cool. I like that.
Answering another question, which is the February surprise that I promised was not that map. That map was pretty cool, by the way. The gas station, love it. But that was not the surprise that I said would blow your socks off. That was a different thing, which has not happened yet because we weren't happy with it. It's not good enough. And so we decided to hold on to it a little more and make sure that when we did release it, it would be great. So I'm probably going to get in trouble for this, but it's supposed to come out next week.
Supposed to.
Alright, so that's a big thing. You might be like, oh, we don't know what it is. That's who cares. But he actually is saying it's supposed to come out next week. That's actually a big deal to say that. So something that they were holding off, the big surprise that they said was going to be here February that didn't end up being here because they didn't like it, is actually going to be here next week. Hopefully. I'm looking forward to this. I actually am curious what this big surprise is. They talked about it in February. We never saw it. It was never talked about, really. I can't wait to actually hear about this surprise. I'm excited. I like new things for games. I really can't wait for this. It's going to be pretty cool, in my opinion. Or at least I hope it's going to be pretty cool. So, what to see. Really hoping it's going to be really cool. So, yeah, hopefully next week I'll be making a video on it. I hope you guys will end up seeing that, and if not, I'll make it when it comes out.
So first of all, the ranking ladder is going to be, it happens. It's going to be much longer to progress within. So there's going to be more ranks separated into leagues. These leagues are going to have different rule set on how you're able to rank up and down. All right, so this is the first component.
And how you get judged.
Yeah, this is important because one thing that we want to introduce with this league system, with the new ranks, is that the first league is actually protecting new players from all the veterans out there that can be brutal against them. So it's going to give them a chance to learn the ropes. The progression also, since it's going to be much longer, it's going to be way more interesting to progress within it. And now the important thing is that in-game, or how you're going to be judged in your match, how you're going to rank up, is that we've separated the scoring from the rank. We will award rank ups, or pips rather, in your rank with skillful gameplay components.
Can you
within the
get
game.
somebody who's good at the game, please?
We could get you on screen, maybe.
Ooh.
Please come and play with us.
No, sorry. That was
yeah,
rude.
that's fine.
Go on.
So there's going to be specific things, multiple things that you can do in the game that will award you with these pips to rank up. So for example, if you are the survivor that did the most objectives, such as the generator and opening the door, you get the chance to win that pip up, that badge. This is one example. The killer is going to be awarded these pips up with sacrifices. Actually with putting people on the hooks. So that's going to change the dynamic as well. So as a killer, you basically get through your goals by putting people on the hooks. And each time you put someone on the hook, depending on the part of the sacrifice, you'll get points, which will allow you to get these badges, which will make you rank up. Doing a memento mori will not give you as much of these points, so you'll have to be careful from now on when you want to use a bunny memento mori, for example. Just killing straight out all 4 survivors is not going to be enough to be able to rank up.
No, but it's still very satisfying.
It is very satisfying. So you'll be able to choose, do I want to hook someone, and then if he gets out, I'm gonna, memento mori. That's going to be something possible. So there's different situations like that will award you with positive badge that will make you rank up. There's also all sort of events that can give you negative badge. So if you didn't do enough, if you were hiding and you didn't do anything to make the game progress, if you've been standing in front of a hook doing nothing at all, these type of things are gonna award you with negative badges, which will make you go down in ranks. These are just some examples. When we're getting closer to releasing this system, obviously we're going to talk about it way more and in details.
So basically, this is a big deal for ranking. The new ranking system is going to go off of sacrifices for killers, and objectives for survivors, saving people, so on, and things like that. It's not going to be going off of, you could just do nothing the whole game, do a few things, and then just get out. And then it's like, oh, you safe pipped, or oh, you pipped. Actually doing nothing in the future is not going to help you at all. You ain't going to get pips. You ain't going to do anything, really. So that's really interesting. The ranking system is going to change. There's going to be new ranking systems, higher ranking systems, league ranking. If you're new, you won't get put in a league killer's rank. It's going to be interesting. I can't wait. I'd like to get lead rank. A league rank. Oh, what? Oh, God.
We have a plan made like this. There's a lot of those beats that have to do with promotion, marketing, a new DLC, for instance. We're very excited. We want to talk to you about the new DLC that we want to do, that we're working on right now. But obviously, we asked the question actually today. We're like, Can we take a screenshot of the knee of the next killer?
Oh shit, you know that the next killer has knees.
Oh my God. The next killer has knees, everybody. That's crazy. That's so crazy.
True. That's probably already way too much. Is there anything left that I could leak?
Is there anything else that we can leak?
That's not what I asked, but I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
Alright, so the main thing we could take away from this, it's just not a whole lot to talk about this. The knee joke is kind of funny. But the main thing to take away from this is that there's a new killer, period, which is cool. He already exists because you can take a picture of his knee and show us. They can't, but they could have. And we heard last week that they're playing it in the office as of this moment. So he does exist. He will probably be coming out later this month. If not next month for sure, I wouldn't be surprised. But hopefully, hopefully he comes out next month. Sorry guys, if I sound not the best. It's just, being sick sucks. It really does. I am trying my best. I'm pushing through this though. But yeah, next killer, maybe this month or next month. Hopefully this month. I can't wait. I'd like to see new killers and survivors, and that also means a new map too. So be excited for that because it sounds awesome.
It's for really, really critically bad behavior that we want to address and find. So that's what it's used for. However, that leads me to something. I want to show some graphs right now. We have two graphs. One of them is so the thumbs up that people give at the end of the game. They matter and they're tallied. So right now I want to show the thumbs up for the killers. So we have the top of the week. Yeah. So this week, Chantel has 23, I believe, thumbs up. That's the most thumbs up that ever were received. With the amount of games that were played, that's not that many. That's the person with the most thumbs up this week as a killer. Red Jasper, second place with, I believe, 20. Fian 2191 with 18. Then we have Vanny with 17, and I think that YouTube Kefrer is at 14. So this is the top rated thumbs up players for killers, and I have the one for survivors. So if you want to show that, Kefrer, who was a very, very well rated killer, is also the top survivor with something like 90 thumbs up, which is great. Then we have Steven with probably 85. Then Vanny, who we also found, was about at 76, I'd say. M. Klondike Z is probably at 53. And
Try to pronounce that now.
Russian name that's I can't see from here, and I'm not very good at Cyrillic alphabet, is about at 45, maybe 50. So well done you for being good players, and thank you, and keep it up.
Okay, so what they're talking about here is that most of you guys, I'm pretty sure some of you guys don't know, but for those of you who don't know and the ones who do know, I didn't know this, to be honest. Like, I knew that you could give people thumbs up and rate them, but right here, these things, you can report people, give them rates and everything. I did not know that this actually mattered. You click, okay, this thumbs up, give props. This actually matters. Submitting this actually makes a big deal. That actually, because that system, the scoring they were just showing, are people who get the most props, like the most thumbs up in the game. I didn't know that mattered. That's pretty cool to know that actually matters, and we'll be showing it from now on. That's actually pretty cool. I like that a lot. That's pretty cool.
And our new map, Gas 7, there's a 44.6% chance of escape. Well, that's stats of the 7 last days. And 44.9% chance to be sacrificed as a survivor. That's it. That's all the stats I got this week.
All right.
We can talk about things.
Can we show the thing?
Yeah, we can show the thing. So we want to talk about a new perk that's coming to the game.
Oh, that's not the thing,
That's
but
not
that's
the
a
thing?
good thing.
Yeah, let's talk about that thing.
Wait. Stop, pause this. Okay, what is that Billy doing to her right now?
So it is called Borrowed Time.
What? Are you serious? What is this guy doing? He's humping her from behind. He has her on the hook, and he's just grinding against her. Really, dude? I mean, yeah, you might think you're on stream, but come on, seriously? Real mature. Look at it. He's also camping her at an insult to injury. Really, this guy. At least be cool, dude. Come on, you're on stream.
You don't deserve it.
Borrow Time is a very interesting perk for altruistic players. It's going to allow you to shield yourself a little while when doing a specific action. So with Borrow Time, you'll be able to go save a survivor from the hook, and while in the terror radius of a killer, right? So you could be being chased, and you go and save that person from the hook. And then at that moment, Borrowed Time will activate, so for yourself and for the survivor on the hook. While Borrowed Time is active, when you get hit by the killer, rather than being damaged, you will enter into a timer. So you will be able to keep standing up. So if you were injured and you get hit, you won't go to crawling, you won't go to dying, until that timer reaches zero, and then you will collapse. So this gives you the chance to save someone or get saved and go hide somewhere so you can collapse if you got hit, and then somebody else can help you out. But this is a
That's
very,
exciting.
very interesting perk that is coming to the survivors.
Cool.
Alright, so this is what I want to talk about the most here. The new perk that's coming out for survivors, actually, it's coming out really soon. Hopefully they keep to that word. But this perk allows survivors to get hit the second time while they're injured and not go down. They can stay up a bit longer. They're on borrowed time. They can use this to save someone off a hook, which then gives the person they save off the hook borrowed time as well, so where they can't be hit again, so they can at least have a chance to get away. This is a really cool perk. I really like this perk. This perk, I think, is really cool. I want it. I'm going to get it the moment it comes out. I cannot wait to have this perk. Borrowed time sounds so cool. What I'm curious is, can you, like, let's say you have a med kit with an instant heal or syringe. What I'm curious about is, can you use that syringe med kit while you're on borrowed time and heal yourself back up to full? Because technically, borrowed time keeps you from going down. So technically, you're down. When borrowed time ends, you will fall to the ground and you'll be down. That's how borrowed time's going to work. So what I'm curious about is, since you're technically down, but you're up just for a bit longer, just a few seconds, can you use this time to syringe medkit yourself if you have one and get to safety? I'm really curious about that. I think that's going to be really cool if I can. I'm going to test it out, to be perfectly honest. That's what I'm going to do. That's my plan. But yeah, I'm really excited for this perk. I cannot wait. I think it's going to be a really cool perk to use. It's going to make for some cool save moments too. I cannot wait for it.
Why not? Let's show a little something. So, you want to talk about it?
Oh no, make it bigger.
Do you want to talk about it?
Can I talk about it?
Yeah, you can talk
So
about
there's
it.
new customizations that are coming to the game. And they are very, very cool. And this is an example. And so we are looking in new ways to create a ton of new customization items. And this seems to be promising right now.
Yeah.
We don't have more details on that at the moment. But
So
that
it's a new pipeline. It's a new way to create content for customization. This first bit. So we show you just one now, but we have.
There's a bunch.
There's a bunch.
Package of many of them.
There's a bunch. They're all heads, and they're pretty cool.
Yeah, they're all heads, and they're really, really, really cool.
I'm also excited for this. New facial features for survivors, like new head pieces, new hats. Did you see that Nia? She had green hair. It's Nia with a pink hat with green hair. That's pretty cool. I like that. It actually changes her hair color too. I cannot wait for the new facial features for the survivors. I'm actually pretty excited for that. That's actually pretty cool. I wonder what they're gonna have for Claudette and Dwight, because those are my favorites. They're my mains. I'm excited to see what they have for them. The Nia one looks pretty cool. I might use that for Nia, to be honest. Man, just it's so cool when they add new body parts to your characters. I am excited for this. We haven't had any headpieces get added for a long time, right? I don't think there's ever been a headpiece added since the special ones that you could get from going to Twitch, the Twitch cons and stuff, right? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think this will be like the first few headpieces besides like the Legacy. Yeah, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. I cannot wait.
This is the very first concept of the raid, which is pretty spot on. Like that's the raid, right? And it was, I don't know what to say actually. This is so spot on. Like it's the first one, and
It's
that's
the
one.
first concept,
Yeah.
and it worked.
Yeah. Okay. Next one. So, since you know about the raid, these are actual secondary outfit concepts that we have not necessarily shown. I'm not sure if that one is in the art book. I'm pretty sure it's not. So, looking into variation or costume that we could do with the raid. There's some of them with the hoodie that we really liked and couldn't make happen easily at the time, yeah. And also, a couple of streams ago, I mentioned that our concept artist sometime goes into fantasy because he likes it, and that's fine. And it made me laugh because some of these variation for me, they're like it's an orc, you know.
Yeah. Also, definitely very muscular legs for a wraith.
Yeah, right. You're right. Yeah, we can move on. So these are widely different customization options. All things that could happen at some point.
Yeah.
I know that we cannot zoom in on some of them right now, so I can't really tell you which one are my favorite. But anyways, they have different materials. They have different, well, you see, different outfits that we can make, different weapons. So usually when we go through rounds of concept like this for a secondary outfit, we do a lot of research and then we refine. I think that we can go to the next slide, can explain a little bit more. So that one, for example. So we have the original on the left, currently in the game, that's what it says. And then on the right, we add one that we've selected as a secondary outfit. We wanted that one to be made. But then at the time, there were some issues and things that we could not use that model exactly.
The animators would come back and say, yeah, no, that's not going to work.
Gonna happen.
It's going to look like shit. It's going to break everything.
We didn't have Apex at the time, so we couldn't make clothing simulations, so that long coat could not happen. So that's why it was edited, and the one in the middle, the merge concept, was the one selected in the end. Yeah, can go to the next one. Is there another one? Yeah, here's some research for a secondary weapon. Or, well, it's not secondary anymore because there's already a secondary one.
Yeah.
I think that's the last one. Oh, there you go. And then other
possible faces,
possible faces that were not selected at the time, but they're quite interesting. And I think that's it.
This is pretty cool. We're having, like, these are all ideas that they had for the Wraith at one point that were either scrapped or not, and these might be future outfits for the Wraith. Like, that would be really cool. Think about that. If those were future outfits for the Wraith, if you could get some of those, oh my god, some of those look really cool. I might actually play Wraith more if he has some of those outfits, because I think some of those outfits look really good, like, really awesome. I cannot wait. I hope some of those come out. But anyways, I'm all done with this episode. I'm all out of time. There's new perks coming out, new DLC outfits. I cannot wait. I'm excited. But anyways, thank you guys all so much for watching, and I will see all of you guys in the next one. Peace!